The
Region appeal, okay.
Yet to be passed in January. So if you live in Mississauga, you actually have two municipal governments. City of Mississauga, Region of Peel, each has its own budget. And unfortunately, you pay property taxes twice. Once to the Region of Peel, once to the City of Mississauga. But when you get your property tax bill, it comes as one bill. I almost wish it would come as two separate bills because it would be more transparent. Like people would know this is the Region of Peel, this is the City of Mississauga. Now it's all combined and people get confused and politicians have the opportunity to point fingers. Oh, it was the region that increased taxes, not the city, and all of that. So it gets confusing. But be that as it may, since we have two budgets, we have to pass two budgets. We just yesterday passed the Region of Peel budget. And I want to make it really simple because I'm going to show you something. Can you see how big this is?
Wow.
So but the budget is 3 books. This is volume 3. Can you see that it's volume 3? There's volume 3.
I can see that, yeah. Business plan, etc. Yeah.
So this is how thick the budget books are. And so that and it's all publicly available, but who has the time or the ability to go through such complexity? So I'm going to make it really simple. Your taxes, if you happen to live in Mississauga, the Region of Peel portion is going up by 3.6%. So you're going to pay more in taxes in 2026 to the Region of Peel by 3.6%. Okay, so why are we paying more taxes? The simple answer is last year, the Region of Peel spent $1.6 billion on various things. This year, it's planning to spend $1.8 billion. So essentially, we are spending about $150 million more this year. So we're spending $150 million more. So we are charging you $150 million more. And that works out to about 3.6%. Clear so far? Now, what is this?
So far, so good, yeah.
What's this $150 million made of? What the heck are we spending $150 million more this year than last year, right? To really simplify it, 3 big categories. The first one is policing. Of the $150 million increase, $75 million, 50%, is the police budget. So the biggest reason we are spending $150 million more this year than last year is the police budget's up by $75 million. The next biggest piece is $35 million is going towards wages increased. So if we paid our employees, X dollars, this year we're paying them X plus $35 million. So this is their salary increase, the annual salary increase. So we're already at 75 plus 35, we're already at $110 million, right? Another $10 million we're spending because there's a lot of services, that the region provides on behalf of the Ontario government and the federal government. Think of the Region of Peel as the contractor who is providing services on behalf of the region of the province of Ontario and the federal government. What kinds of
and no cost sharing there, Councillor? There's no cost sharing. There's no reimbursement.
There is. That's what I'm saying. We're like the contractor. It's a bit like the province gives us the money and says, you go and deliver this service for us. So things like we run long-term care homes. We do affordable housing, right? Just as public health. So these are all things we run on behalf of the province, and the province gives us money. Unfortunately, the province often doesn't pay the full bill. What's a contractor going to do if the province doesn't pay the full bill? Either you can say, not delivering the services, or you take money out of your own pocket. We are taking money out of our own pocket, which means we're taking it out of your pocket. Now you might say, Dipika, well, just don't deliver the service. And I think of it as, in a custody battle, sometimes one spouse doesn't pay child support, knowing full well that the parent with the custody will beg, borrow, steal to make sure the kids get what they want. So I feel it's the same way because we are providing the services. So we are like the parent who's actually on the ground providing services. Meaning not just me, but the region has to look people in the eye and turn them away from shelters or long-term care homes. We don't want to do that. So we just take money out of our pocket. But so this year it's 10 million shortfall, but last year was 10 million too. So it keeps building. So I would say that these would be among the three biggest drivers of why we are spending $150 million more. So I'll just recap: 75 million police, 35 million wage increases for non-police employees of the region, and another 10 million because we're spending it because the federal government and the provincial government will come through.